What's up, guys? We're back. We have not done a stream in a little bit. I did actually go to the gym on Wednesday, but I didn't do a stream because I was running late. I was running very late, so I didn't end up doing a stream. Because the setup and all that sort of stuff, it does take a while for me to set up, microphone, all that sort of stuff, all the like equipment, and then also the software and stuff I use. It does take a while for me to set up streams, to get everything going. So yeah, it's not like a click and you're live or something like that. Well, technically actually it is, but the setup behind everything isn't. All the microphone setup, the camera, it moving like this, that's not a one-step thing. So yeah, it does take a second for me to do, but anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the gym, or whatever you guys want to talk about, actually, to be honest. Okay, 150, let's go. Yeah, I haven't done forearms or back in a little bit. I do need to definitely get on it. So yeah, on the floor here I do have my wraps, my wrist wraps, and I don't actually need it for this day, so I got it out, just accident habit, I guess. So yeah, it's all right. Anyways, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna get started on this first set. I'm feeling pretty good. We had some pre-workout. Don't know if it's buzzing me right now, but just get into the set. In there, pretty good, not gonna lie. I didn't even do a mic check. I'm just gonna double check I think it's actually all working here. I do need to iron my hoodie, man. Is after a few rounds it definitely is it creased up because it's oversized and stuff as well. So yeah, anyways, what I did notice actually, I'm getting quite a bit of stretch marks. I thought mostly you'd get stretch marks from losing a bunch of weight really quickly, and obviously you can, but so I'm on the bulk and I'm getting a bunch of stretch marks. So obviously it's cool, it is working. I don't really know you could really get it from gaining a bunch of weight quickly, but it does sort of make sense if you get what I mean. Because if you're losing weight quickly, your body, sort of like stretching, slimmer, with loose skin, some of that sort of stuff going on in more extreme scenarios. But gaining weight also, you get stretch marks. They're actually pretty crazy. Like stretch marks I thought mostly were like what's it called, like sort of like scars. They look a little bit scarry, like white almost, but some of them do look a bit like that. But also if you like stretch the skin a little bit, you can also see like a little bit of it looks like an indent almost, and mine are a little bit red. So I'm gonna say a little bit red, they are red. So I didn't know they could come red as well, but that's pretty cool to me. It's a little bit like battle scars, so I don't really mind them. I'm just finding and unlocking new stretch marks because I'm finding some of them. I had no idea. And actually it's quite like matched, because on the left side and right side they're both like fairly equal in terms of like where I'm getting them. I'm getting them a lot around here area. I even get some around here, and also definitely on the back of the triceps around there. So getting a lot of them in the same areas. Yeah, not too bad though. I don't know if they go away or not, those sort of stretch marks, but I kind of hope they stay, just because there's a part of me that hopes they don't stay, and the whole part of me that hopes they do stay. Like, part that wants them to be there and actually stay is like, that's the cool, like, little battle scars. I got some cool little scars, some souvenirs from the gym, and then also part that doesn't want them to stay is probably just, honestly, it's just that like you don't want like permanent marks on your body, that sort of thing, I guess. Anyways, let's go. Next set. Let's drop. Second set, that's why. Let me reset the weight back up just because next exercise I'm gonna need it, and sometimes I do tend to forget. Today, did the camera not turn for that set? Hopefully you guys saw that, but yeah, I just bring the weight back just because I normally do, or can often forget to actually put the weight back and end up doing a lot of weight than I want to do. Just like, wow, come on, man. But anyways, sip some water here. You know, I sort of like, I've been taking creatine for so long that I just sort of forgot that you need to actually be chugging a decent amount of water for, you know, to have full effects of it. Okay, so now we're going to be alternating. We're going to be going this way instead of this way, which we have been doing. This way is normally a lot harder, so we'll really see what we can do with this one. Now, I am a little bit excited to see how the back rows are going to do, just because with the back rows, on a pretty high weight, and we are hoping we can still maintain that because I haven't done back in a little bit. So, yeah. And if you are wondering, guys, it is a completely empty gym. No one is actually around here right now, so I'll give you a little bit of a tiny check over here. There's no one in the gym over here. No one in the gym. Well, aside from me, obviously, you know. Yeah. We're heading to the next set in just 2 seconds here. What's actually kind of cool is they at the front have like, they just got random fruit and stuff just at the front desk now. So I guess they just, I don't know, they just started giving free sort of like little things at the front. It started to think maybe around Easter actually, where they started doing, where they actually just, they had a bunch of like Easter eggs hidden around the gym, stuff like that, and or maybe they just took it from the front and people were just putting it around the places in the gym. I have no idea. Or like, because these things you could open, right? And I guess maybe people took stuff out of it and just left the shell in random places in the gym, and that looked like a bit of an Easter egg to people who see it after. But anyways, maybe it was actually just built by staff or whatever. But you know, they do some cool stuff in this gym for sure. But yeah, that's the first time I think I saw them actually do any sort of thing at the front. Well, maybe it was also, I don't know if the East thing was even at the front. I think it was in a basket though, but they definitely had some chocolates at the front, and people would just take, you know, chocolate or whatever, and yeah, they did that. And now recently they've added like fruit at the front, and now for the first time I've seen this is today, is they have like now like, I'm guessing flavored water just at the front in this big jar, and it's got like a dispenser handle on it and stuff. So you can obviously see, I'll show you guys right here. There you go. So yeah, you can see there, they have some fruit, like some bananas and oranges. There's an apple there as well. Every single day there is an ambulance or just sirens going off around this area, man. Lord gee. Every single time I'm at the gym, I swear, like, there's just always something going on. Alright, 13, not too bad at all. We haven't dropped weight in that, I don't think, or maybe reps, I'm not sure, but you know, we're still doing decent enough to be hitting past that 12 sort of mark. That's pretty good. I did rest a little bit longer than normal there because I was talking, but yeah, I don't think we've they're doing too bad or significantly bad in that, not too bad. I have a question. Do you guys prefer paying by month with the gym or paying by year? The reason, personally, sorry, my head's getting ahead of itself, but I pay by year, and the reason for that is like, I know some people have some corny things, like they might be like, oh, if I pay for the year, then now I've made this big purchase, I sort of have to go. But it's like, I feel like your discipline internally should be enough to make you go, not oh, I made a big purchase, let me get my worth out of it, you know. Like that can be a motivation, just hopefully it's not your primary motivation. The reason I do it by year is honestly, I just don't really like little bits of money coming out of my account. You know, like just like little trinkets of money coming out of my account. I don't really like it, so I like to pay by year for most things. That's why I do it, but let me know, what do you guys prefer? And also another thing is, like, if you have little scanners, like you have a fob, or maybe you have like a key card or whatever it is to get into the gym, there's not really much hassle when you pay by year, because it's just done for the year, you know. It's like your card should work, whatever like, you know, accessory you use, it should work for the year. It's all good, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about payments, you don't have to worry about the gym, you don't have to worry about nothing. Pay by year. But monthly, it's like, I feel like some complications can happen. There was a period where I was paying for like monthly for a month or two, I don't even know, my fob just stopped working, and it was just a pain in the ass. They don't use fob anymore. Well, they do, they have fob, or you can use a phone. I think everyone these days just uses their phone, because it's like, you're not really gonna not be taking your phone, but you may forget your fob or lose it, you know. Phone, a bit more, a bit harder to lose, you know, and a bit more, you know, urge to not lose it, because that's your phone, isn't it? So, yeah. A lot of the time I would keep my fob in my bag. Like at the time I had a rucksack, and so I'd have to take it off, I'd open the zip, I have to go rumming through my bag for the fob. It's like just a pain. But a phone, you just take your phone out, you can add it to your Apple Wallet, so you can just double tap the button, do your Face ID, and then boom, just scan in. So I think it's a lot easier like that. But yeah, there was a time it was fob only, so yeah. And the app they have for the gym is a little bit, I don't know if it's dodgy, but it's just like, I had a little bit of a problem with it where my fob, I like put the code on it because it stopped working. I put the code on it into the app, and it just didn't seem to know my fob, or it just said this fob doesn't have a membership, but I had a membership, so I was just confused about it. I was like, just having an account issue, so I just like, you know, a phone just easier. But yeah, I haven't had an issue with phone, but it's sort of linked to the same account thing. But yeah, I don't know, it's just found it easier so far. I'm just lucky not be running into any issues anymore right now, so that's always nice. I feel I'm getting sort of topic. Remember me 2 seconds. Alright. Checking everything is all good with you guys there. Let's drop. I felt pretty good. I thought I was actually on the wrong weight there, but I was actually on the right weight. definitely was fighting for my life, not trying to get pulled in by the machine there with the weight. Alright. Oh jeez. Alright, let's move. We got rowing machine. I'll be back to grab you guys in a sec. Just gonna relocate my stuff. Moving into the light. So moving into the light here. Got everything, pretty cool. Anyways, how's your day going, guys? My day is going, it's going grand. It's going nicely. We are chilling. Oh, it's a bit high. And that's the sort of height. Give me a second. I'm just gonna take my thing off here, mic, because I do need to take off my hoodie here. Okay, let's get it. We're on 230. Ugh. Just one away from max. I say max height. I'm sorry, this is Fortnite. Max height. Max weight here for the machine. So cool. One away, not max weight. Yeah, but yeah. I'm gonna go for a different song here. I want a nice song. Let's go with this. Okay. I'm not gonna call the last rep full, so I'll call it 10 proper, but 11, yeah, I'm not gonna call that full rep. But really pushed, I maybe could have hit it, but all good. A little bit happy to have a grind till the max weight on this, so it's not too bad. In the next few sessions of the back, this should move a lot easier, and we should be progressing towards that max weight on the machine, so full stack, which is awesome. I remember at a certain point, actually, it was this exact machine, but they had it in a different area. They had it like in this area button with the cameras, and I remember had a friend called Rick, and he actually used to do quite a lot of weight. It was somewhere near full stack, I'm guessing. He used to do quite a lot of weight, and I hadn't ever tried the machine before, and I tried it, and I tried maybe 100 pounds, 120 pounds, something like that. I don't know, that's where I was comfortable at. I tried the weight he was doing, I couldn't even move it really once. I feel like maybe I did one rep, I don't know, but like seriously struggling. I really was finding it hard to pull it back at all. So yeah. And now I'm at this point, it's pretty nice. How do you guys like the lighting from transitioning from before in that area where it was darker to this light area? How do you think it is? I don't dig it. I do like how the lighting was before, darker, dimmer, because you know, it's at nighttime. You sort of want to have like a little bit of a dimmer, more like, you know, in your zone sort of lighting. This is just like way too bright. So I definitely like the lighting over there way better. And that's the recent thing. It used to be, because they only recently changed all of this to really bright. It used to be even that part super bright as well, but I guess they turned the light off for a bit. Maybe they just didn't work, because they had fans in that area. Now they just have squares. Maybe they're gonna do lights like that there, but shit, man, please don't turn those on. It looks nice like this. Yeah, this is just like way too much bright for my liking, but maybe it's better for the camera. Maybe it's better for you guys to see a little bit better. I have no idea, but at least one good thing can come from it, maybe. But yeah, they seem to be doing some work in the gym for sure. They always moving stuff around, always doing a lot of stuff here, so you know, it's all cool. All right. Alright, we're gonna wait a little bit longer here. I'm trying to wait for the chorus, guys. Or at least closer to the chorus, you know? I feel like you don't want to go straight to the chorus. You want to go just before the chorus, so that when you get to that failure part is when you really want to push, you know? Precise timing for the exercise. Okay, I sort of excessively moved the machine there a bit. Anyways, yes. 2, 3. Drop set, guys. We'll get better at it again, don't worry. I don't damage the machine or anything, I hope. Alright, let's move. We got lats. Where do I want to go? I want to move over to this side. It's not as optimal because the machine after is actually right next to. Sorry, not the machine after. I'm doing deadlift, so deadlifting is right next to the other cable machine. But I just feel like doing it here is nicer, you know? It's like, I just felt like it, because I feel like I always do it in the other area, so something different, you know? And on top of that, it is dimmer lighting here that I just realized going in there, so it is nicer. Okay. Man, I really need to get on the water intake here, man. I'm barely drinking any water. I almost dropped the water bottle. Oh, rip. I almost dropped it, and then I dropped it right after. The grip was a little bit loose. I was trying to adjust it and stuff, but it's alright. I'm back for that. Water bottle skills. Maybe I should start doing a water bottle skills, you know. Boom. Anyways, okay. Now the reason I'm not putting it on yet is because this attachment is pretty devious. Yeah, it's so heavy that when you take the pin out, it starts moving the weights by itself because it just weighs more. Okay, you guys can't even see me, crazy one. But you can't even see. Sorry, pardon me. You can't. What was I even saying, man? Not can't even see. It moves the weight stack by itself because it's that heavy. This attachment, it's weighs more than the stack being, you know, like on its lowest weight, and that's why it moves down, and that's why you can get bonked in the head with it if you're not careful. So I moved it up first, and that's why I also changed the weight before I even put it on, because otherwise I would have to do some shit like this, because if I just took it out it would fall. So yeah, that's why I did that, if you guys didn't know. Alright. Do I weigh enough to do this? Holy. I have enough weight. I feel like I used to not have that much weight to do that. Now what am I even doing? I'm trolling at this point, man. Alright, let's go. Feels like it's a bit lower down than I would have thought. 11. Not bad. Cool. I feel like my lats aren't growing that much, but that's where a lot of the stretch marks are, so I don't know if that's lat growth or just a place where my body likes to store its stretch marks. I wonder if that's a thing for certain people, like people get different stretch marks in different areas, or maybe it's just like that for everyone. How are we looking? I feel like fairly average, you know, right now. This just looks like it's a little bit low. I don't know if I'm growing or what, but I feel like the attachment there is just looking like it's sitting a little bit lower than it normally does. Maybe it's just me, I have no idea, but interesting. Oh, this one sweats quite a bit. Let's just retest, guys. They got a good array of bags, you know. Like I feel like this one's good for kicks. This one is just, I'm guessing this is boxing because you're just like hard hitter, you know, hard hitter bag. Maybe light contact, kicks maybe. This one could be kicks as well, just like a bigger version of that one. And this one is just like, I just realized they're actually all hanging, none of them on the floor. This one just looks like it's not because it's so low to the ground. Anyways, let's get our shit done, man. Let's drop. Feel like I almost got hit in the face with that, but that. Okay. Well, it looks like, I don't know if you can see the roof, guys, but there's like these squares, you know. I feel like they're gonna put lights in there, but the thing is, what I see is like, it looks like an LED strip is in there. Is that really where the light comes from, or is that just like, are they gonna use like multicolors, some RGB in that, or what? No idea. But look at these ones. These ones are bright as heck. There's no way there's a LED. Well, as in no way they're like a damn LED strip. Like this looks like you can push it. You can get it off from maybe Amazon or something, like for like, you know, 10 quid, 20 quid at most. Okay. Did we drop? Yeah, we dropped. Cool. Okay, let's get on. We got deadlifting. Okay, we gotta go ahead and warm up and obviously do our deadlifting. See how that goes. Okay. Oh damn, there's a lot of stuff in the way here. Two seconds, guys. Okay. Man, please. Okay. Let's move this all out of the way. Am I just rolling out like that? Okay. This out of the way. I don't even know what that thing is for. Guys, someone tell me what that is for. It's a little... this thing, guys. Like what? I don't know what this is for. I don't think I've ever seen someone use that, but let me know, please. If you know what that is for, then yeah, man, I have no clue. Plug this in. Alright, guys, I'm sorry, I got a wedgie, man. Okay, that does not seem convincing at all. Like those wobble like this. I don't remember them ever wobbling before, but guys, new feature, wobbling supports. Feel free to fail your PR and then they're gonna fall on you. Ah. Not too bad. My sleeves always do that. They always get tucked like over here. Over here, it's kind of funny. Guys, hack. If you're holding plates, you can't be bothered. Use your legs. Wait. Use your legs. That was not really using my legs because I'm holding the most dumb position on the planet. Oh gosh, really rested there. That was my fingers. That was my fingers or success, you know. Okay, I need another one. Oh. Ow, oh, you just whacked into that. Sure, but even on this side, diabolical. I feel like I forgot that. Not I forgot, but like, no, yeah, I did. Like I forgot how to do the knee tactic. I'll get it back eventually. It's fine. Ouch. Ready? My bad, guys, if you can see me there. Cool. I need to get my belt. Anything above 130 kg. Sorry, not anything above 130 kg. 130 kg and above. I decided to get my belt for. I'm not trying to. Pardon me. I'm not trying to cripple my back, you know. Gonna rest a little bit just because don't want to thingy. No, I don't want to you know, go straight in when I've just sort of like set up a bar and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go get my belt. I'll be back, guys. Just give me a second or two here. Okay. We do got the belt. Very cool. You know, at the gym, it does sort of get a little bit spooky when there's no one around, you know? It's a bit like, you know, shit, just by yourself. Trying to make it a little bit even. Checking everything's all good with you guys here. I wonder if you could use wrist wraps as, you know, those lifting wraps you guys, not you guys, but like maybe some of you guys, but the lifting wraps you can use. I've got those as well, but it's like, can you use wrist wraps as those like grip, sort of like lifting wraps? I'm not sure. If you just tie it around the bar on your wrist, maybe. I thought I saw pasta on the floor, like a raw pasta. It's a plaster like rolled up in like a circle. Circle, man, what the heck am I on about? Cylinder, like a cylinder sort of like shape if it was filled in. Man, I don't know what my brain is even doing right now, man. That's the worst description I could give. Like that might be top 10 worst descriptions I could have given. But oh well. Oh man. Let's get a different song in here. Okay. Okay. Hey, that's bad, man. What the fuck? That's a little bit weird. Hey. Technique was like fine, like as in, like I could use momentum. Like momentum technique are fine, but what the fuck was that? Why couldn't I lift that first try? What the? Weird. Alright. Let's get clean. Because that was weird. A little less clean than I would have liked, but weird. I actually noticed myself move backwards with the bar, which I've never done before. I think what I should do from now on is work my way up through the weights, because I feel like what's happening is, because I'm going straight from 60 all the way to 140, the problem with that is your mind hasn't got the sort of like the rhythm, the rep rhythm yet. So it's sort of like still figuring out, oh, you know, how do I do this rep? Because there's such a significant difference in weight that you can't just lift it easily like the 60, you know? At least for me, you know, the 60 was easier for me. There was definitely a point where 60 wasn't easy for me at all. Yes, it's all just practice, you know. Anyways, I'm trying to control like not using thoughts. So basically, obviously, you know how when you're lifting a higher weight that is a decent significant amount of your max, you do tend to use sort of thoughts, like you might start thinking like, you know, I'm gonna do this for my parents, or you know, you might start thinking like, you know, some random stuff like you know, my best friend's gonna die if I don't hit this rep, like stuff like that. Or you just get motivated through music or whatever it is, you know. You sort of use these extra like XP boosts, if you get what I mean, you know. It's like, I don't know if XP boost, you know, I don't know, it's like, maybe XP boost is the right way to like sort of explain it, but yeah, I'm trying not to do that because I don't want to be at a point where I'm like only able to hit these weights when I am like in a certain state at a certain specific thought or a certain specific hype, or you know, using this technique or that technique, you know, like I want to be able to do it without that. Obviously, for your absolute maxes, you're not gonna ever really hit your absolute max without any of that, because obviously there are things that can just like push you, like smelling salts, all that sort of stuff. They can just push you, you know. The songs, obviously, thoughts, all of it, you know. But I'm trying to get better where I'm not relying on that, if you get what I mean. This isn't my max. My max currently is 150. I did almost hit 160, very close, just didn't lock it out. This is 140 here, so it's a decent chunk of my max, you know. But yeah, I think I just need to get back into it. I haven't done back in maybe 2 weeks, so yeah, definitely need to get back on it. That's the thing when you start like skipping days that are the same days every week, you know, or you get into a bit of a pattern of skipping the same day. Obviously, because if you have a routine, like, you know, do back on this day, your arms, let's say, whatever, you know, you do several muscle groups on a certain day, whatever. If you keep skipping that day, that muscle group or those muscle groups are going to start lacking behind, and obviously I haven't done back in a little bit now. So just to get back into it, and yeah, we should regain strength pretty quick, so yeah. I don't want to get out of touch with the thoughts though, so what I'm going to do is for this first rep, I'm going to try and use a bit of thoughts and see the difference in what I can do. See if it's cleaner or something. Remember, I will be fatigued. This is at the end of the workout, and it is my second set of deadlifting after a heavy set there. So yeah, just bear that in mind. So yeah, cool. Oh no. Let me. Yeah. Sort of even-ish. Okay. I'm gonna get the song if I can here. What I'm gonna use? Let's go with it. Just a bit off. Oh. Didn't expect this. You're right.
Oh, good bed. I had a week off.
Yeah. I haven't I haven't seen you in a little bit.
Second?
I haven't seen you in a little bit.
Yeah, I've been here last time Saturday. I've been
Saturday.
benching, maxing out the 93 and a half this time.
Nice. Progressing, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Let's go.
How's the deadlift going? Did you go heavier?
I haven't attempted yet.
Oh,
No, I haven't attempted.
Mate, I've done my bag last time I've done them. It's, mate, 3 weeks. What was it? When I come back from Poland, first time, Wednesday, it was on max. It wasn't at max, there was a week before maxing out. So I've done my squats, like 130 whatever, 2 sets. Done benching. I felt I shouldn't do that. I felt I'm not ready for it. And I've done it, and fucking it hurts.
Oof.
It's not like injured, but it's.
You pulled it a little bit.
I think I done it. Yeah.
Just take some time off of it.
Squats now. Have you ever done it? Have you ever had your back?
I haven't hurt my back, no. I'm pretty safe with it. Like I try and use my.
I think. Hold on, you've got long arms, innit, Hedda?
Maybe, I don't know.
Because with me, I've got short arms, so
Oh.
I have to bend quite a bit, don't I?
Yeah, that means your back. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's why this.
Let's see what we can do here. I don't know, this one isn't doing it for me, man. I'm gonna try this one. Trying to think what song would do it for me here. We could try this one out here. On the third one, a little bit rough, but we did hit it. I don't know, with the weird ass swings I do, I'm kind of lucky I don't mess my back up, man. Yeah, first one good, second one decent, third one, that one's a troll rep, but it's alright. Much more happy with that set. And that wasn't exactly a full, that wasn't a full, like, thingy, thoughts one. I did think, of course, but that wasn't like to the point where my heart was going real quick. It sped up a little bit, but it's hard to hard to explain. Damn, my bad, guys. So basically, I can't even talk. Damn. Give me a minute. Some like liquid came up from when I took the pre-workout and just went the wrong way. Okay, so gotta undo all this. Man, that was an uncomfortable feeling. It's still like burning my throat a bit. Kind of sucks when that happened, but yeah. This one back. Whoops. It's a bit of a string. I don't know how I pulled that like that.
Have you ever done sumo deadlifts, Mayan? You know when you go like, have you ever done sumo deadlift? Like, so normal is like this.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
I might fucking switch them much. Basically, this.
Maybe, yeah, that might be better for you.
When you have short arms, you go like this.
Yeah, it brings you closer. It brings you closer to the ground.
Yeah, that's it. So mine fucking do that. Because them ones, they look good, but
I don't like it because like some people like.
They say it's cheating, innit?
I mean, even me, I'm like, that's like technically you're closer, so it's hard. It's easier to do.
Yeah, they say you're stronger in this one.
But yeah, but if you're doing,
they say the classic one, it's also better for muscle building.
Yeah.
Like this is obviously you lose more weight, but I don't
But if you're doing it because of your back, that's better. If you're doing it because it's easier, then that's a different thing.
But like my cousin, I told you I went to Poland. He's got
140, right?
Short legs but long arms. So he just, so that's cheating as well because you got advantage with longer arms. Like me on the bench, I've got shorter arms. You could say I'm cheating because it's
less range. I mean, it's just person to person, isn't it?
Yeah, it's your choice.
Like, the thing is, if you're doing it for your back, that's one thing.
Yeah.
If you're doing it because it's easier.
I don't want to stop doing that, but I don't want to keep hurting my back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always feel it when I'm doing
you use a belt?
I don't know, when I do, for some reason when I do that, if I don't, probably because I've got belly, it bothers me when I have a belt.
It hurts.
Yeah, it feels weird.
I mean, for me, sometimes like if you're going down.
Do you put it there or do you put it higher? Some
down.
people put it higher.
I don't put it higher. I put it down.
Yeah?
But like for me,
I didn't wear the belt. I didn't put the belt.
Sometimes for me it pokes into the ribs a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, just keep it down. I think that might help.
I might, yeah. I'll keep doing like those squats for a few weeks. Then I give it a go and stop. But it's still like
Hurts.
I feel it sometimes. You know what I mean? I do.
I'm terrified of that happening, but it's like it's never happened to me.
Yeah, it happens to people. I mean, I didn't do a disc or nothing. I think because I told you what I've done. What I've done, I was always doing this overhand. And for some reason, I thought, well, because I didn't have a strong grip, I thought I didn't warm up for this. I've done this. So I wasn't prepared for this kind of lift.
Yeah.
And I think when you're like this, you twist a bit or whatever.
Yeah, a little bit.
I felt it. I think that's what happened.
Thing is, what can happen when you do it like this is, if you don't do it properly, you can tear your bicep.
Also because you do it quite often, innit? So you are used to this like that.
Yeah, no, I always do it like this.
Yeah, I was always doing this, and all of a sudden I'm going to do this now. So I think I wasn't prepared.
I mean,
because it's different angle kind of thing.
If you did it on your highest weight, then yeah, that's gonna.
Yeah, I think that's what
be bad.
CDV anyway.
You'll get it next time, though. Don't worry. I don't think there's any way I make this bus. Yeah, no chance. Please make it. Hey. Just give me a second, guys. I'm gonna be ending stream, so feel free to leave. Whoops. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, guys, I'll be ending stream. I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys coming. Any chats or anything, any follows. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Oh, nah, man, why did to do this?